Hi, in this video, we'll see how to spin up Civo Kubernetes cluster using Terraform provider. So Civo has a Terraform provider that you can see on registry.terraform.io, and you can search for Civo. And this is how you use the Terraform provider. So if you click on use provider, this is the file that comes in the provider.tf, and in the provider Civo, there is a token file API key that you have to give, which you can find under your Civo dashboard, account settings, security section. So you need to copy this API key and then you need to paste that in the provider file. Also, for any issues related to Terraform provider, there's a GitHub repository. You can contribute and you can use them. Now let's see it in action. The first is the Terraform provider details, where you specify the source and the version. And next is the provider details. For Civo, you have to specify the token, which is the API key that you get in the security section of your profile. The command that you have to run is Terraform init. So this will initialize the Terraform provider. So now that the Terraform has been successfully initialized, we can create the resources. Let's see the main.tf file. So in order to create a Civo Kubernetes cluster, you have to define the resource, Civo Kubernetes cluster. Then you have to specify the name, region, if any applications that you need to install, the number of target nodes, and the target node size. So let's run Terraform apply. It will refresh the state and ask you that it has one thing to add, which is the Civo Kubernetes cluster. So we'll say yes. It has started creating the cluster, and within less than 2 minutes, the cluster will be created. So you can see that the cluster was created in 1 minute and 26 seconds. Now, if we do a Civo K3s ls, it will show us the cluster. So the cluster name and the ID that we just created is this. So we can see that the cluster is created. We can download the kubeconfig file and interact with the cluster. Similarly, you can create other resources and use as mentioned in the Terraform repository. So you can see all the resources that you can create from Terraform, and also all the data sources that can be used with it. So this is how you can use Civo Terraform provider. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to get the latest updates from Civo.